Oxymetholone is a powerful DHT-derived oral anabolic steroid that first appeared in the early 1960s under the trade name Anadrol 50, manufactured by Syntax. Structurally similar to mestinolone, it possesses structural alterations that make it far more anabolic while carrying a low androgenic rating. Despite this low androgenic rating, Anadrol tends to display more androgenic activity than its rating would imply in real-world results. Anadrol is a C17 alpha-alkylated anabolic steroid. This is a trait shared by most oral steroids and refers to a structural change at the 17th carbon position. It is this structural change that allows it to survive oral ingestion. While necessary to its survival, unfortunately, this makes Anadrol toxic to the liver. The hepatic nature of Anadrol appears to be much stronger than most C17 alpha-alkylated anabolic steroids. Liver enzyme values will increase with use. This demands responsible and short-lived supplementation if the steroid is going to be used. Anadrol is an anabolic steroid that is used in therapeutic treatment plans. However, it is far more commonly found in performance-enhancing circles. For medicinal purposes, it has long been prescribed to treat anemia due to its uncanny ability to increase red blood cell count. This is the only U.S. FDA-approved use of the steroid, but it has also been proven to be a strong combatant against HIV, geriatric debilitation, convalescence, gastrointestinal disease, osteoporosis, and generally any severe catabolic condition. Despite holding numerous therapeutic advantages, the most common point of use is for the purpose of performance enhancement. Anadrol is commonly used as an off-season bulking steroid. In fact, it is so powerful that it is not uncommon for the individual to gain as much as 20 or even 30 pounds in only a few weeks. Having a strong positive effect on protein synthesis and nitrogen retention, Anadrol also has the ability to significantly reduce SHBG. This reduction of SHBG will free up more of your testosterone to be used for anabolic activity. Generally thought of as a bulking steroid, Anadrol can be used in a cutting cycle. This will normally only occur with competitive bodybuilders at the end of their contest plan. Such use will promote a fuller look on stage, but it is something you need to be very careful with. Anadrol can cause a significant amount of water retention, and you need to understand how to control it before attempting this type of use. Anadrol is also greatly appreciated for its ability to promote significant increases in strength. This is a trait any off-season athlete will enjoy. However, it may not be suitable for in-season athletes due to the possible and dramatic weight gain. Regardless of this factor, all who supplement with Anadrol will enjoy a significant boost in muscular endurance. This is due once again to its uncanny ability to increase red blood cell count. The side effects of Anadrol are quite extensive. In fact, this anabolic steroid carries a laundry list of possible adverse effects. Anadrol, like all DHT compounds, does not aromatize. However, despite this lacking trait, it carries a strong estrogenic nature. This can lead to gynecomastia and water retention. The excess water retention can also promote high blood pressure if it gets out of hand. The use of an anti-estrogen is often recommended when supplementing with Anadrol. Anadrol can also promote androgenic-related side effects such as acne and hair loss. These are very common DHT-related effects. However, they are strongly dependent on genetics. Only those predisposed to male pattern baldness risk losing any of their hair. Acne will generally only be a problem for those already sensitive to acne, but it is important that all users of Anadrol put some effort into keeping their skin clean and dry at all times. If the androgenic side effects of Anadrol concern you, this is a steroid you'll probably want to avoid. There isn't much you can do to combat hair loss if you are predisposed. 5-alpha reductase inhibitors will have very little effect as the 5-alpha reductase enzyme is not involved. By its structural nature, Anadrol is defined as a C17 alpha-alkylated steroid. The related hepatotoxicity can be a concern. If your liver is not healthy, you should not supplement with this steroid. Those who use Anadrol will further need to avoid all excess alcohol consumption as it presents too much stress to the liver. Avoiding all alcohol when using Anadrol is best. The use of over-the-counter medications should also be limited, as many tend to carry a very strong hepatic nature. Those who use Anadrol will need to supplement with a liver detoxification supplement once all Anadrol use is discontinued. Unfortunately, the possible side effects of Anadrol continue. This steroid can have a strong negative effect on cholesterol. Most anabolic steroids will suppress HDL cholesterol slightly. However, Anadrol will suppress it dramatically as well as greatly increase LDL cholesterol levels. It is imperative that you do not supplement with this steroid if you have high cholesterol. During supplementation, it is extremely important that you live a cholesterol-friendly lifestyle. Supplement with fish oils and perform plenty of heart-healthy cardiovascular activity. Like all anabolic steroids, Anadrol will suppress natural testosterone production. Total suppression will be enough to warrant exogenous testosterone therapy. Failure to provide exogenous testosterone will lead to a low-level state and the related low-level symptoms. Due to the hepatic nature of this steroid, Anadrol cycles must necessarily be limited to 4 to 6 weeks of total use. Fortunately, this steroid has a rapid fall-off point, and use beyond this mark will not produce any significant gains. Most men will find 25 to 50 milligrams per day to be all the Anadrol they ever need. This will promote significant off-season mass and strength, or provide the full look that's desired in a cutting cycle. Anadrol doses can reach as high as 100 milligrams per day, a powerful dose, but the risk of side effects greatly increases with such dosing levels. It should be noted, due to Anadrol's sharp fall-off traits, doses above 100 milligrams appear to have no significant advantage. In fact, such doses are well known for suppressing appetite, not to mention potentially destroying your liver. The most common Anadrol cycle will be a kickstart. This represents the first 4 to 6 weeks of a new off-season mass-gaining phase. This will allow the individual to make rapid gains while the slower injectable steroids are building in their system. The steroid can also be used mid-cycle in order to break through a sticking point or a plateau. Most men will not use Anadrol for kick-starting and mid-cycle use in the same cycle due to the hepatotoxicity of the steroid. Those who wish to buy Anadrol will find it is readily available in mass supply and generally fairly affordable. You can easily buy Anadrol on the black market for $2 per 50 milligram tab. In fact, if you look hard enough, you should be able to find high-quality Anadrol for as little as $1 per tab, or at least close to it. Unfortunately, there is a lot of counterfeit Anadrol on the market, especially when it comes to the US-based Anadrol 50 brand. There is so much counterfeit Anadrol 50, it has actually found its way into legitimate US pharmacies. True Anadrol 50, however, will rarely be found on the black market due to the strict US control of the steroid. When you buy Anadrol, you will normally need to stay away from brands labeled as US-based. Odds are they are anything but. However, with brands like Anadrolic, Anapolin, and Anamoxic in high supply, you can easily find all the Anadrol you'll ever need. For more information, please visit steroid.com, the world's most visited anabolic website.